Hey everybody, I'm back again. Just finished all of my exams for this fall semester of my junior year. I'm still working diligently on the mural project and bringing a mural downtown Clinton, and I'm on my YouTuber journey. So I'm trying to build this platform so that I can, I don't know, like make money. I think I look at YouTube as a documentation of a lifestyle, and I'm building a movie of a life, and it's only right that I begin to document it. Talk about my YouTube journey thus far. It has been very enlightening. I've learned so much about social media and marketing and visual displays. First and foremost, that the post isn't the product, the reaction is. And this is a lot bigger than the statement. We're all thinking it's looks and lifestyle that's setting people apart on social media, but it is sheer engagement. After kind of learning a little bit about social media, my goal for this channel is to shape it in a way that is engaging for viewers and begin to put in interesting things in my videos. Drive. I'm in New York, music, promotion. So as I go on this YouTuber journey, give me feedback. Slide up, DM me. I don't know, just feel free to chime in. From here on out, I'm really gonna put my all into trying to make things that people actually enjoy and want to listen to and hear more of. I think with my first video, it was too political, too niche-y. As far as continuing on this channel and growing it, I think there's three things that I really have to focus on, which is value, visuals, and voice. Either I can be a voice for product and services, I can be aesthetic and visually pleasing, or I can be valuable in the way of information and testimonies. And so this video is value. These are the most valuable lessons in my life thus far. And let me give some context. I am turning 21. In a basement. I've lived on this earth long enough to pick out 10 or 12 things that have helped me overcome situations and that put me in the right headspace to take on life again. So I'm gonna share those with you. I just did not think this is how I would look at 20, or this is like where I would be at 21. I guess I'm just not stressed out enough. I look really young and youthful and not 21. Anyways, these are my top 12 lessons that have given me success and peace in life thus far. Let's get into it. Starting off with a bang. Ain't nothing too hard to handle, baby. The brick wall is tall when you're in front of it, but once you're over it, it's actually quite small. Imagine all your traumas and your hurts and mishaps in life are the wall, and this is you. And as you progress on that journey and heal from things and learn and evolve, and then like life is hills and valleys, baby, ruts and struts. Don't forget it. Midst of my situationship in high school, oh my gosh, just thinking about him now for the first time in years. Anyways, in the midst of that situationship, I was going to bed crying every night. I was distraught. I was hurt. I thought he was the love of my life, okay? But it goes to show that I just brought him up for the first time in forever in this video. So what I thought was life or death in high school is minuscule now. So tiny and small. What was his name? Another one. In the midst of getting a ticket from a hit and run, which I didn't realize I hit and ran. I had my music really loud. My parents took my car. I had to go to court. They took my phone. It was a horrible experience, and I really didn't like them at the time. I didn't like anybody at the time. The world I was against. But now I can look back and laugh at the situation. Me and my mom have talked about the story, and it's just something that I'll be able to tell my kids. You know, when you're pulling out Music down. You don't need to be blasting Little Baby when you're parallel parking, okay? You're wrong. It's hard as hell. But what doesn't kill you will leave you standing or will leave you on the ground. Either way, you still have a fighting chance if you still have breath to breathe. If you still have air to let out of your body. If you have air coming out of your body, you can be a millionaire. Period. If you have air coming out of your body, you can be married. That's my dream. So don't let me rub off on y'all. Handle a lot. We can handle death, bankruptcy, breaking up, friendships falling out. Nothing too hard to handle. Number 2, get some faith in your life. I'm going to be as transparent as possible, but I believe in Jesus Christ, and this has single-handedly been the most revolutionary impact on my life. Lukewarm in high school, but now I really do talk to God and rely on God and see a difference in my life, see a peace that I can give other people, an understanding. I quote, "If you had the opportunity to know the richest man in the world, the man who created everything, the man who knows everything, why would you skip out on that?" We don't get to decide our external attractiveness. We don't get to decide who our parents are and what features are blessed unto us. But what we can decide is our internal attractiveness and how we treat other people and how we carry ourselves. We all have a God-sized hole in our heart, and you have to let him in there if you really want to find some comfort in this life. Number 3. Less on the money, more on the funny. Now I know I preach, get your money up. I have it all over my room. At the end of the day, I'm never going to experience life how I'm experiencing it now. No kids, no bills, traveling. I'm going out. I'm laughing about it. I'm having a ball. I'm not disregarding my goals and dreams. I'm just acknowledging the journey. The process is so beautiful. Our mentality is from the devil. We are not supposed to be working 6 to 6, fingers raw, brains drained, and to steward what we have and grow it. Even though the money is important, don't forget to have balance in your life. Less on the money, more on the funny. Number 4, do what you can do. This sounds redundant, but let me break this down. If you can clean your room, clean it. If you can go to the gym and work out, work out. If you got a business in your brain and you can write it down on paper, write it down. Don't let procrastination keep you from the great things that you're supposed to accomplish in this life. We are capable of so much if we just get up and go do it. Got people being real life triple threats. I'm talking astronaut, doctor, military service, all that in one. Okay, they don't have more time in the day. They're not better than us. They realize that they are capable of being greater and that they just have to push themselves a little bit harder and they can see results. End of the day, just do what you can do. So number 5, we're going the relationship route. Relationships, situationships, seeing my friends go through it, all the TikToks and medias pertaining to data. All the TikToks and medias taking in a lot of information about red flags, why certain guys like certain girls, just all this nonsense. I give you the best relationship advice that I've taken from all of this content and all of the things that I've seen play out in my own life, and that is this: if he wanted to, he would. Simple, period. Stop being delusional. Not showing up in the way you want him to show up, and you're doing what you feel like all you can do. Let him go, baby. He's either gonna come back reformed or he's gonna go get the woman that he deserves. It's hard to hear, and I think that's why we decide to take in a lot of information from other people that kind of validates why we're staying with somebody that's not treating us the way we want to be treated, or why we're entertaining something that shouldn't be entertained. It's hard to hear, but if he wanted to, he would, and if he's not, he doesn't want to, and he doesn't want you. Best relationship advice I could give you. If you stick by that, if he wanted to, he would. If you ask yourself that question every time before you see him, before you ask him for something, anything of that nature, it will give you all the confirmation you need. The classroom with that man, move along. Pray for him and move along. Number 6, we are flying through these. Have a Pinterest. Simple as pie. Have a Pinterest. Like, a lot of people have this app, but in terms of like productivity on your phone, you should be counting this, because I know I do. An hour on Pinterest is manifestation. That's neat. That's necessary. You really get to handpick what you want in your life and how it's gonna look. Like, I got my dream home, my dream dog, my dream car. You can lay it all out. Ugh. I love Pinterest. Seeing is believing. Manifestation is a real thing. It's real. It's real. Number 7, have travel sizes. We're women and we have to plan for the unexpected. Travel sizes are a company's gift to all women. They're basically saying, like, here's a little baby version so you can put it in your purse or in your car or in your pocket for whenever you need it, because you never know. Carry yourself, carry what you need. Being a lady is already so hard. Relieve yourself with a travel size.
What? Supermodel.
Number 8, lean on others. You cannot do it by yourself. Let me tell you, you cannot do it by yourself. Trying to isolate and stop trying to blame people as a whole on your situation. These people are part of your story. They taught you something. You had a good time with them, or they wouldn't have been part of your story in the first place. And there's something to look back on. Not really, but if you want to. You generalizing the whole population out of the 10 or 15 people that did you wrong, babe, it's not that deep. Likely a test to see your character. If you're experiencing the same toxic man 3 times over, Jimmy, Jerome, and Jordan, the same man 3 times, you're getting the same person 3 times over. To break it to you, but it's a you thing. You have to take inventory on yourself at that point, because you're not learning the lesson. Something is occurring that you have to keep having this experience over and over again, that you are not there yet to have a new experience, because you have to close an old door to open a new one. Have you ever left before in a vengeful way instead of like a admirable exit? You ever try to get back at somebody because they did you wrong instead of just move on and give it to God? You're holding grudges and not moving on. That's affecting you. That's not affecting anybody else but you. So don't generalize the whole population because of the people that did you wrong in your life. Don't isolate, because that's from the devil. When he can get you by yourself, he can tear you up. Number 9, your family. Hug them, love them, kiss them, text them. I lost 3 family members this year abruptly. And if anything, I just wish I had more time with them. Support and show up. If your family member is doing something important, graduating, birthday party, launching a business, you need to be there. And not only do you need to be there, you need to be there with a bottle of champagne and flowers. Their greatest and biggest supporter, because they should be there when you're doing the same. Not to continuously reflect on the Kardashians, but major key in their success is that family unit. They can all rely on each other. They can all use each other's resources, jets, clothes, and that's how you build an empire. Number 10, this is loaded. Thinking in a lesson and reaction mindset instead of like a, oh my gosh, why are bad things happening to me? Why is the world against me mindset? Life changing. Paradigm shift. Different. Wild. Bad things would happen to me and I would hate the world. I'd be like, God, what's up? What's up? Because why are these things happening to me when their life is so good? But at the end of the day, their life is not that good. It may look good, but it's really not that great. Everyone has their flaws and issues, and your issues are part of your story, and that's what makes your story. That's what gives you a testimony. Number 11, I didn't put on a show for y'all at all today. It's exam week, I look a mess, I wasn't caring. I promised that there would be a video too, and a promise is a promise. Also, you can't grow a channel without consistency. So I don't care if I look like baby the food. I'm gonna film. Every 2 weeks, I'm dropping a video. Bi-weekly video drop. So it doesn't matter what state of life I'm in, you're gonna see it. Number 11, build your repertoire. This ought to be everybody's priority, but your repertoire is your skill set. It's what you have to offer. It's what you bring to the table. It's what people are investing in you for, what they're paying you for at your job. Your skill set is what's going to get you endorsed with officials and governors and major business owners. So the better you carry yourself, the better ideas that you have, your toolbox, the more tools you can pull out of that box, the better it will be for you. It doesn't matter when you start building that repertoire. You just need to start building it. And as you keep building it, it will continue to build on itself. It will compound. Once you learn one thing, then you'll learn another thing. But most importantly, be able to present those skills. And that brings me to my final point. Be presentable. Learn how to present yourself. Learn how to present to people. This is typically why entrepreneurs are extroverts. And not to be hateful, entrepreneurs can be introverts. It's just less likely and a little bit harder because you have to put yourself out there. That's one of the first components of entrepreneurship. So build your social capital, build your intellect, learn about things that you wouldn't even expect to learn about because you never know who you're gonna meet. Essentially, people are buying into you, like whatever product you're trying to sell, whatever business you want them to invest in, whatever platform you're trying to build a following on, they're investing in you. So whatever you're bringing to the table is what they're putting their money in. So if you're not presentable, if you can't convey the message, if you can't get them to see the vision that you're having, I got super businessy on you guys, but 20 years, those are my most valuable pieces that I can give you. Standing outside my... They're general, they're a little bit loose, but it's not as complicated as we think. We make a lot of things more complicated than we think, more complex, requiring more brain power, when it's really simple. So far, this has been my best lessons learned. I hope you guys can apply some of these. Leave comments and feedback if you thought that this video was valuable, if you learned anything from me, and have a blessed one.